Hey, Shalawam, Shalawam. First and foremost, all praises be to Yahawah, by Shem, Yahawashi, by Shem, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the great millstone that rule well and teach well and sincerely taught us this truth. Shalawam to the Lord's hopeful elect. A 441. All right. Shalawam to you brothers, man. All right, let's get into it. This guy right here, this dude, what's his name, man?
No interest.
Prince of Power, right? And the elders was going on him, and I saw the elder apostle Tahar made a comment over here, and is Revelations 13:16 the MOTB? A Michael, yeah, right? The C-hip, the Michael C-hip. Yes, indeed it is. All right. You know, if you in the body, then you understand this clearly. Okay? It's what you know is the RFID. All right, RFID C-hip. You can clearly see it in so many forms and fashion right here. Okay, they even have pictures of it in your hand. Right? Right here, showing you. Okay, this will be implemented. Right? Now this guy, and this dude is just strictly a idiot, man. Prince of Power. Okay? He keeps talking in a condescending tone, and let's get that as well, man. If I could spell it. All right. Condescending.
Condense.
No. Condescending. Salakia. Condescending. And I can't spell right now. Right.
Condescending.
Here. Thank you. Having or showing a feeling of patriotising superiority. That's what he's doing. You are patriotising superiority. The elders are what? Far more experienced than you, and you are talking in a way trying to belittle their doctrine, trying to belittle the doctrine. And you are also trying to belittle Yahawashi if you understand it. But you can't understand it because you're not a spiritual man. Understanding that this order was set up. Right? So let's go back to exactly what this dude said. Okay? So the elder apostle Tahar said is Revelations 13:16 in MOTB. And let's get that just for you people that don't know it by heart. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma, a mark, in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay, break it down in the Greek real quick.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma. Charagma.
Charagma, a stamp, an imprinted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badges of the followers of the anti-Hamashiach. The mark branded upon horses, things, carbs, cultures, graven work of idolatrous images. Okay, and that's what we just showed you via the right here. Okay, this is where this will be inserted. And according to the law, you don't supposed to pierce your skin. You don't supposed to make marks as far as tattoos or piercing the skin in any type of way. Like magazines with a V. All right, so this guy doesn't understand because he's not a spiritual man. Because what did he say down here? You have a couple brothers, look, dudes that scoffing, 100% truth, huh? Because that's what the elders of GMS and affiliates, right? And I study under, right, the elders. I'm an affiliate. I'm not, I associate with a camp and attend camp every once in a while, etc., etc. And I do my thing. I go out on every Sunday and make sure I hit the corners, produce lessons, etc., etc. Okay? And I believe in the same 100% doctrine that has been taught. All right? So these guys always scoffing and mocking, trying to find some other type of way than what's being taught. All right? It's been brought out through the spirit. Okay? And even before I was in this truth, I knew that the MOTB was to be inserted just from reading certain conspiracies, theory books, which are real books. Like a conspiracy is just what the government uses to try to denounce something, right? So I read Behold a Pale Horse, and it talked about the magazine being put out here. And then also it talked about the MOTB, C-hip, right? And Yahawah will go into a lesson on it later on this week. Now, you have other people making jokes And then you had his brother, Shalawam to the brother Dyed Garments from Basra. He said, if you were a prophet, you wouldn't be sending an emoji. Answer the question, because this clown, Prince of Power, put a laughing emoji. You talking to the elder in that type of way, bro? Come on now. Okay? And I said, answer the question, man. Just period. Because answer the question. This is an easy question. If you in the truth, this is easy to answer, right? If you contest this, then you are contentious against the doctrine that we are bringing forth. You are contentious against Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi. The apostles and everything, the household of David, the tabernacle of David. You are contentious against it. All right? The house of David. That's what you are contentious against. Making you of a wicked house. Making you of you serving Satan, man, basically. If you're not with the truth, then what you doing? Okay? He said, why y'all keep calling me a prophet? Because you on here teaching, correct? I already answered the apostle according to the text. Can y'all admit that 2022 or whenever the prophecy was given about it being the year of Charagma, that it was a false prophecy, being that years later no one has been forced to receive a Charagma to buy or sell? When Elder Apostle Tahar puts out the New Year's statement, that's like a theme of the year. Right? And brothers move in unison under that theme, right? As this year is the what? The hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, of Yaakov's trouble, man. All right? The great tribulation, everything that's about to take place. And we see it with Nero being Trump, right? Being ushered in to bring forth Jacob's trouble with the laws that he's setting up, such as the Act of 1798 and Executive Order 9066, and employing ICE to get them to a large number to go forth and deport and imprison a lot of the Northern Kingdom, and if you see fit, Southern Kingdom, whoever he determines to be a threat. Okay, so understanding that, yes, it has been set up for this to be the year of Jacob's trouble, and it will continue until 2025. So by trying to mock and say that the elders got something wrong, that wasn't a prophecy. It was just a theme. It was just a statement, right? So you clearly don't understand what's going on, period. And then you err in not knowing the scriptures saying that Revelations 13 and 16 isn't the MOTB, right? I just wanted to jump on that real quick. All right, nothing too much, man. All right, Revelations 14 and starting at verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his charagma in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of power, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb Yahawashi. All right, so this is what's going to happen. You think that the scriptures is just because it didn't happen in 2022 or whenever you saying you think it's going to tarry. But according to, what is it? Malachi, or no, Hosea, I believe so. Wait a minute. The vision is for appointed time. Right here. Habakkuk, Salakia. Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. When it comes through, understanding that us brothers have been preparing and building up our spirit, right, and waiting on it. So when it comes, we are ready. You not ready. What are you doing over there? Telling people you're being contentious and going against what's being spoke about. You're going against the truth, making you a false prophet. You're prophesying. You're coming in strife. You're coming in hate. You're coming in contentiousness. Okay? Fables and things like that. All right, so be on the lookout for this dude. I mean, really don't, right? I don't like jump on these clowns. But we have to, because these dudes are wicked, man. And you got to let people know, because somebody might fall into this dude. Look, he got 1.79 subscribers, etc., right? He got 200,000 views on his channel, right? So obviously you got a lot of people flocking to this dude, okay? A lot of videos, whatever it be. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even about to go into any of this. But he fails to understand the most major prophecy, right, is the MOTB, trying to go against it. All right. As you can see, his last one is GMS leader apostle Elder Tahar calls me a master teacher, demon, and false prophet, which you are. If you're going against the MOTB, then you are. All right. If you think you so wise, you think you so knowledgeable, you going against the elders, right? So you think you on a master level. All right. At the end of the day. And then once again, condescending. This whole title is condescending. Because he's using this, Salaki. And that's another thing. He's using this title to be condescending. He said, if you don't agree with the GMS Israelite leaders, it's because you are not the elect. And that's true, right? But he's going to go into it and talk down on the camp, on the brothers. When you're talking down against the men of Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi, which I don't even believe this brother calls on the name. I listened to that goofy video, this one, the first one, right? And he was saying all different names. He's saying whatever you call him, which we know him by Jesus Christ, right? That's a false name, right? You don't even got the correct name. You can't stand boldly for it, right? And he was talking about, yeah, they put a mark on my head. What you think? You coming against the truth. Brothers is going to rebuke you, man. Because mark them that cause division. Okay? Romans 16 and 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine, which ye have learned, and avoid them. All right? Philippians 3 and 17. Brethren, be followers together of me, and mark them which walk so as ye have us for an example. You got to mark brothers, man. He's causing division. And young brothers may not be able to understand this. And me, I'm just 4 years in, man. I could see clearly that this dude talking bullshit. All right? You don't come up against this order, man. So with that being said, all praises be to Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakaha Kadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the great millstone that rule well and teach well in sincerity, taught us this truth. And Shalawam to the Lord's hopeful elect, Kwam Yasharahla, and a Baba Bar to this wicked nation. Shalawam.